I've listened to some things recently, and it's awoken something in me. Something that I've never felt before, something that I need to get out to the public, something that I need to get out to my friends, something that I need people who hate me to know, something that I need the people who like me to know. I'm me. You got a problem with that? Live with it. I'm gonna stick that way. People think that a human being is solely based off the content of their mind or body. But there's more. There's a personality. There's a soul. It's not based solely on how a person looks or how a person thinks. There are special education kids who are the most caring people in the world. And yet, they're looked at as lesser. Things need to change in this world, and I can't do it alone. And I know that. It's not based off of the muscle. It's not based off of the brain. You see, those two things coincide, and they create a human being. It doesn't matter if you're the strongest man in the world or the brightest person in your class. If you don't use it. I know people who, if they applied themselves, they would be the most intelligent person that I would know. I know people who, if they applied themselves, they would be the strong person I would know. And yet they don't. And they throw away their lives for nothing. And I'll admit, in the past 3 years, I've thrown my life away. I've got nothing over I believe it was a 3.0 GPA. I'm a 4.0 student and I know it. I've done it before. It's nothing new for me. I just need to apply myself. I need to take that fear out of the question about what my future's gonna be like. And I just need to do it. There's a very few of you watching this who will actually care. The rest of you, you'll think it's just me. Just another thing I'm saying that doesn't mean a thing to your life. But did you ever perhaps think for one moment that there could be something in your life that could be different? That you don't need to base your life on being a heavy lifter. Instead, that you can base it off being an intelligent person. Mankind is going downhill. And it's happening fast. And something that you need to realize is that your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, whoever you live with won't be around forever. And there's more than just, there's more to life than just making money. There's finding love, there's having kids, there's working a job. And you won't get anywhere with just muscle. You won't get anywhere with just intelligence. There are people I know who are shy, but who, when they speak their mind, they're the most powerful person I know. And yet, they're blown off by their friends. Perfect example, one of my teammates one day, we were conditioning and he was trying to get an idea out. The entire team ignored him. I was one of the few who listened. I thought his idea was good, but it was too late. The team decided, oh well, maybe next time. I went to a football camp just recently and learned things about people I never knew. I saw a man who I thought had the intestinal fortitude of a bear cry. And I call him a man even though he's only 17. Because of what he has to do to support his family. Many of you think I'm a hard-nosed brute. Who doesn't care about anything but himself. Who's just another cog in the wheel of life. But it's time that you learn something on my own person. My entire life, I've been made fun of, belittled. And it's time I take a stand. The next time that some of you see me, I'm going to be a different person. I'm still going to be my caring self. But I will be much colder to those who are cold. I will no longer care about making everyone happy. I will no longer be a people pleaser. I will do things for me. But to my friends, I will always be there for you at any time. To one of my exes, we had a great 2 months together. And you'll probably never see this. But for what you did to me, for the pain you put me through, for everything I wanted to do to you after you did it, I forgive you. Because it is human to err, and it is divine to forgive. And I hope you're happy with who you have. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna push faster. I'm gonna run longer. I'm gonna pump iron more. I'm gonna study twice as hard as I ever have. And to my haters, there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And that's the truth, suckers. Kindergarten I started pretty well. I was actually rather popular in my class. But from first grade on, it just got worse. I've never been able to say this out loud because of fear of rejection by the world. But the amount of times I went home and cried after a hard day at school, after being made fun of, after consistently being pushed out, can't even count them. And there's even times now that I come home and I cry. But you guys never hear about it. Because I'm supposed to be an unbreakable stone for my friends. Someone who never gives up. Someone who never gives in. But I guess life has finally gotten to me. And it's time to be me.